What's up guys, it's Omar FS. Welcome back to the channel. If you're joining me for the first time, subscribe, hit the like button so you get updated whenever I drop my video. So I'm gonna be giving you update about these forex things because I think I'm gonna be telling the truth here. So many people have lost so far, like many have lost their money so far, and they're still gonna be coming online and tell you guys we are making a lot. That's a fucking lie. For like 3 weeks, bro, I've been losing back to back, and I lost over $6,000, and I'm just recovering $3,000 out of the $6,000 I lost, and I'm gonna be showing you and telling you why. So today I made this particular strategy. I combined the two strategy I've learned all my life to just farm and find out a particular way to recover the 3,000. Hold on, I'm gonna be telling you a lot of stories, a lot of things I've been facing so far for like 3 weeks. I've been going through hell, bro. So just take your water, take your chill, take your system. If you're a first trader, you should understand what I mean by take your system. You know, you can be trading and listening to this story, right? So right now, I'm gonna be showing you just two things on this video. I'm gonna be telling you how I recovered my $3,000 out of $6,000, because it's not my fault that I lost my $6,000, no, because I think I'm the only person that is following three leaders. I'm following three leaders. You know, when I'm talking about three leaders, I'm following both China leader, US leader, and actually my country leader, which is our president. We all know him, right? So it's crazy. So leading by three leaders is not really easy. You know, the two leaders from outside are really affecting my income. Why the one leader here is already cleaning us with so many things. I don't know talk. There go. So now let's dive into what we're here for, and once again, subscribe. So without wasting much time, let's go back to the chart and I'll show you guys the updates.
Guys, okay, now I'm gonna be showing you guys how I was able to recover my $3,000 out of the $6,000 loss I made for like 3 weeks, right? And I just used just two different pairs to like recover my money, right? So on the previous one was on GBPUSD, right? So we should go over to GBPUSD and I'll show you guys something real quick. So right here is a GBPUSD pair, and this is how I recover the money. I recover around $1,500 right here, and in GBPJPY I still recovered around 1,500. I just took these pairs today. This is actually a current trend, right? Like a current trend. This is actually today, being 8th of May, right? So I took these particular trades today. So now let me show you guys what happened there. Same thing, I'm going to be showing you guys something on GBPJPY. So if you go over to your 4-hour time frame, this is what I noticed right here. So at first, I want you guys to like come to understand a trend, right? So when I went to the higher time frame, this is a new month. So since it's a new month, we just need to like start from noticing what the market is gonna be talking about in the new month. So this is a previous last month. So and this is the new month, which is this bearish candle that you're seeing right here, right? So this is a new month, and what can you notice here? We are having a rejection from the month, which is the last month. It's rejecting a zone. So having that, it means we are going to be selling for a moment, right? Maybe not too long, but we're going to suffer a short period of time. So in a monthly, right? So now noticing that same thing, we're having these rejections from the weekly as well, showing that simplifying, we're going to be shorting to around this zone or more than that. So now noticing that, I just need to like jump down to like 4 hours. I don't even really need to like check from the daily anymore. So all I need is just to find a particular key zone that is respecting, and today happens to be a nice one, which right here I caught this particular trade because on Asian section, before I woke up this morning, Asian section already rejected a zone, which you can see here, this first bullish candle that tapped into OCL, right, and rejected that OCL and closed, simplify that we are bearish and we should like look out for opportunities on a lower time frames. So what I did is I jumped down to the 15 minutes to make my FMC strategy move, right? So I always like I always say this particular method now is more profitable than using just the one concept to like find your trend. So all I do is I use Malaysia XNR to find a trend on a higher time frame. Then I use SMC on my lower time frame to find my entrance. So what do you notice here? This first line you're seeing here is coming from the 4 hour time frame, which will just jump down from a higher time frame to a lower time frame right now. So what do we notice? We have a shifting structure. To simplify, we are now bearish. So how did I know? So this with this chart line, because if you're trading Malaysia XNR, you're gonna be working with this line chart very very well. So right, so we have a key zones right here, and right now we broke this key zone, turning it from support to resistance, right? So the resistance, I mean, is once market taps back around that zone, we're gonna be crashing. So now having that on mind, what I did was I took it as a shifting structure to the downside, and now I have 30 minutes. You can see the line right there. So when we go over to the higher time frame, like 1 hour, I can see just a form above the line, which is above the particular shifting structure to the downside. So that simplifies where my entering is going to be lying, where my entering is going to be taking place, right? So with knowing that on mind, you can see how simple the strategy looks and very, very simple to understand. So once market gets to that zone, we're going to be crashing. So what did I do? Out of them, it was just this one bullish candle, right? And so many people will be like, since the market was able to strike with this kind of momentum candle, we are going to be going bullish. No, but since we are following the trend of the monthly and weekly, so it made me enter this trade confidently, like without scared, right? So relaxing on the lower time frame, such as 15 minutes. Once the market taps there, I took my positions right there, right here, right? So when I took my positions right here, and I target 1 is to 11. Like I always say, this particular strategy is giving a proper risk to reward, right? So now I target 1 is to 11, and what did you see? Boom, market dropped to the downside immediately without wasting time. Same thing happens here on GBP JPY. GBPJPY, just a little different kind of thing, because this is not USD, this is JPY, right? So now, the same method is what we just need to like do or apply on the trend to like know what to do. Like, what can you notice here? Market is rejecting from a zone right here, and today happens to close bullish above the last high, right? This is a high right here, or you can say a break of structure, whichever one if you prefer to like call or give it, right? So now if turn up these sections, you can notice that section, this is Asian session, which is first candle, and the second candle happens to be Asian session, and the last candle of the Asian session closed above the high there, or the resistance there, that turns it to support, right? So right now, having that on mind, all I did was I went down to the lower time frame to like refine my entrance, right? So now you can see this is Asian session and this is London section, and I took this trade around six sharp this morning. So right now, if I should take out this, what how I caught this trade was that this was the high that created the low that tapped in the first line, and after that we'll have a break and closed above, right? And due to the market actually closed above, and all we just needed to do is look out for a key zone, right? That is very close to the breakout, right? So that's the simplest way to like find your trend and confidently enter a trade without scared. So now you can notice here on the 30 minutes, we have something like a key zone below the line. And why? Market already consolidated right here. So it's going to be quite hard for market to return to this zone. So with that in mind, in my 1 hour time frame, I can notice that market was just giving me a resistance toss to support right here, and this was the last one that caused a break of structure. So any pullback should just be around this zone and will continue to the bullish side, right? So where I targeted was this support turn to resistance right here, and you can see what market is doing there already. It's already consolidating on that zone, right? So now Immediately I have this set up, and all I did was I pasted my entry, and once market tapped me in right there, we striked to the upside. Immediately we started striking to the upside, right? Right here we made a little pullback, but we strike based on why we are using the, like, we are following the trend of the market. So that's how I was able to recover $3,000 out of the $6,000 I've been losing. So tomorrow happens to be Friday, or yeah, tomorrow should be Friday. And if I see opportunity again, I'm gonna be taking trades. I'm gonna be trying my best to, like, know if I'm gonna be recovering my money back from this forex market. So with this video, I believe the strategy is helpful, and I believe you guys come to understand what I'm saying. And in case you don't really understand, follow the link on my description. You're gonna be joining my WhatsApp group where you get more details about this strategy and get signals when I drop it, right? And if you have not subscribed to this channel and you love what I do and you like how I teach, actually just do it to, like, subscribe, so whenever I drop updates, you're gonna be the first person to notice it. Cheers to it and enjoy your day. Thanks.